Good morning, guys. This is Angel bringing you another video on my high desert garden. Today's date is Sunday, the 12th, June 2022, and this is gonna be the video tour for the month of June. I really hope you like it. Stay to the end because I'm gonna be doing a little bit of harvesting at the same time I'm recording this video for you guys. So I really hope you like it, and let's get right to it. The heat up here in the high desert, it's already starting to get brutal. I think yesterday went up to 105, if I'm not mistaken. I was at work down in Valencia, and I didn't have anybody to water these plants for me, so as you can see there's a lot of heat damage, but it's okay because the life of the on the cycle on the green beans is kind of short. So very soon I'm gonna stop harvesting green beans very shortly, and I'm gonna use the pot for something else. Another plant that took a beating yesterday was the mint, and also the cucumbers that I'm trying to grow in pots. Unfortunately, there's already too much damage to my cucumbers, but it's okay. I'm also growing cucumbers on the other side of the yard, and they are getting water from the automatic irrigation system. So either way, I'm gonna be harvesting cucumbers in 2022. Mint is doing excellent. My cherry tomatoes are also, the vines are also, look at this, they are loaded down with them. Believe it or not, I think I have approximately 50 tomato plants scattered all over the yard. So I'm gonna be giving a lot of these guys away because, as you know, I'm the only one here in this household, at least for the time being. So I only eat about 5% of my of the stuff that I grow in my yard. Most of it goes to my neighbors or to the critters, animals, bugs, birds, and whatnot. So yes, 5 to 10% at the very most, but it's okay. I do this for fun. This is how I kill my stress from work. Coming out here every evening when I come back from my work, and just to harvest. See, this is the tomato that I've been recommending on previous videos. These tomato variety, it's called the Black Russian. As you can see, some other people may call it different. Miss Molly calls it differently. I don't know, I don't remember the name of it, but I was told that this is the Black Russian. They are quite delicious. I really recommend. This is by far my favorite cherry tomato there is out there. I swear to you, totally 100% recommended. As you can see, my tomato vines are doing excellent. As I was mentioning on my previous video, I've been removing every single sucker that I find. There you go. This is the only way to grow tomatoes, by removing these bad boys right here. And I'm gonna show you throughout the video how my other plants look like. As you can see, the whole bottom of the plant has been completely stripped because I want to eliminate any disease that may come to your plant down the road. As you can see, the leaves are not touching the ground, and that's the big no-no for me. In the past, I used to let my tomato vines just grow wild, but not anymore. Any chance I have, I remove the suckers that start to grow at the armpit, so I call it. This year is gonna be a good year for me growing blackberries. As you can see, I apologize on my previous video. I kept calling it black cherry. I really apologize, guys. I never get prepared to make my videos. I never edit them because I don't have the time to edit videos. So if I call my my plants differently. In some cases, I apologize. I'm not a professional videographer or a professional YouTuber. I'm just another person sharing my garden with the gardener community out there. So I apologize. So these are my blackberries. Very proud of them. And I'm also growing raspberries on the other side. I'm going to show you in just a minute. I'm going to be collecting seed from all my carrots that are already putting out lots of seeds. So I'm not gonna be buying carrot seed in 2023. I'm gonna give a shout out to Miss Molly out there. She has a very nice channel. I forgot what states she's gardening out up north, but I want to give a shout out to Miss Molly. She loves the nasturtiums, and she is one of my inspirations to keep growing them. So here is Miss Molly. Nasturtiums are doing excellent, and I grow them all over the place, and I really hope you like these images. The loquat plants are doing excellent. They are really putting out lots of side shoots. Very excited. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't start putting out fruit very shortly. Maybe in the next couple of years we're gonna start seeing some delicious loquats fruit coming out of them. The Italian basil is doing excellent. One advice I'm gonna give you is to remove the flowers as you come out to the yard, and that's gonna encourage more growth, more leaves. But if you leave the flowers on the plants, that is a big no because you don't want seed. What you want is leaves. Like this purple basil right here is doing excellent because every time I come out here I remove the flowers. The eggplants are doing excellent. I've been using fertilizer this year. I'm not gonna lie. I've been using Miracle Grow because I really love this plant. I don't eat eggplants, guys. Mostly I do it for decoration, and I've been spraying them with liquid Miracle Grow. As you can see, these guys are really taking off. They are loaded down with flowers, and I'm quite amazed at the progress of them. I'm cheating. I usually do not like to use any fertilizers, but for the stuff that I don't eat, who cares? You know, I just do it for decoration, like the Italian basil, the purple basil. Just do it for decoration, so I just spray them. But for the most part, I try to keep it all organic. And also this year, I'm gonna try to grow watermelon. This is a little watermelon vine. Usually watermelons, they don't do good up here in the desert, but my brother grew a very nice vine last year, so I really hope I do okay. In the past I used to give them direct sunlight, but now I have them interplanted in between my tomatoes, so hopefully the shade is gonna do the trick. More ripened cherry tomatoes right here. I love to just pick them, clean them up a little bit. I don't use any pesticides, so I can just eat them right off the vines, and they very sweet. These are gonna be the sun gold tomatoes, and these guys, I don't know what they are, but they're really tiny and sweet. Leave your comments, guys, if you like this content. It really keeps me motivated to just keep making videos of my garden. And I also encourage you for gardeners out there to also do the same. Just keep uploading videos for the community. It's really good. We really need to change the world out there by doing these types of activities around the house, because there's a lot of negativity out there in the world. So really hope that this video brings some peace of mind, some relaxation to you all out there. If you have any questions, any comments, or any suggestions for me, please don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Really appreciate it. For the most part, I always reply to your comments out there. As you can see, I also have some volunteer tomato plants here. Everything that you see here on the side, like this one right here, is a volunteer, and I've been removing lots of volunteer tomato plants because I don't want to really crowd this raised bed too much. So you can see another watermelon vine right here. Volunteer, and check this out. This is a volunteer tomato, cherry tomato right here. And as you can see, it already has some baby cherry tomatoes. I accidentally snapped the main stem right here, but I didn't remove the, I didn't hurt the fruit. So as you can see, it's very interesting to see a defective plant, but with tomatoes. And I'm gonna let this side shoot grow, so that's gonna be my plant. Now this bad boy here had me fooled, because I thought it was a watermelon plant, but it turned out to be, I don't know what this is, but as you can see, it came, I don't know, it's not watermelon for sure. That is a watermelon plant right here. As you can see, the leaf is almost identical to this one. So if you guys know the name of this plant, please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what that is, because it really got me going. Look at that, watermelon. Some strange volunteer plants right here. More German, more Black Russians right here. I'm gonna do a little taste in front of you. Check it out. Very meaty inside. This one was not quite ripened just yet, but it's not as sweet. But oh my goodness, when they are fully ripened, super delicious. Black Russian, guys. As you can see, got them all over the place. More tomato vines, and as you can see, look at this sucker right here. This bad boy is out. Another one right here. As you can see, you can clearly identify them, because the main stem is the one that's going to have the fruit, and the one at the armpit is the one that says adios, sayonara, masalam. Okay, and one more right here. See? Beautiful. All right, guys. So let me see my monster sunflower plants. As you can see, these guys are so tall. They're gonna be reaching the sky very soon. As you can see, I lined them up just perfect in this alleyway, and these guys are gonna grow so huge. They're probably gonna have, the last about 3 years ago, one of my Goliath sunflower, I think that's what I call Goliath, one single plant reached up to 15 feet. I'm not lying to you. It was over 15 feet. It went over my roof. So I wouldn't be surprised if this year same thing happens again. All right, so see what else I'm gonna show you. See more suckers right here. There you go. Sayonara. Adios. One more right here. It only takes seconds. With your fingernail, just remove them. Remember, the one The main stem is always going to be the one that has the fruit. So this guy is no good. Need to remove him. And it's very hard to find. Look at this. There's another one right here. Main stem and sucker at the armpit. One more right here. Adios. Another one right here. All right, grapes. Grapes are doing super excellent. I was gonna go ahead and chop the clusters in half like I do every year, but in 2022 I'm just gonna let them be because all the grapes are growing pretty even. What do you think? In the past, every time I come out here, I've noticed that the clusters are huge and the lower grapes remain very tiny. But this year they're pretty even, so I'm not gonna chop them in half like I have in the past. As you can see, this vine is loaded down with Concord grapes. I'm gonna make a separate video just for this plant. Let's see if I can make it here. I wanted to talk about the Three Sisters garden very shortly. The Three Sisters garden, guys, is not good at all, because as you can see, the corn shaded the squash and the beans. So as you can see, the squash vines are very poor. They are growing into a very large stem and no fruit whatsoever, just a very long stem. And I think it's because they are competing. Maybe they're not getting enough nutrients. The corn is the one that's absorbing all the nutrients from the ground. So if I did something wrong, please, I really appreciate your comments, your suggestions, because I thought I was gonna have a good success with the squash and the beans and the corn growing together, but I don't know what happened. Maybe I did something wrong, or maybe I'm supposed to do something different. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Corn is gonna be okay, you know. Probably gonna be harvesting these bad boys in about 30 more days. I thought it was gonna be quicker, but they're going quite slow. Look at this. See what I'm talking about? The tomato vines are completely stripped at the base. All you see is just tomatoes. These plants they're not getting plenty of enough sunlight, so they're just growing out to be very long, very large plants, but hardly any fruit on them. But it's okay. More carrot seed. This is gonna be the purple carrot that I'm gonna be harvesting lots of seed from. These are the cucumber vines that are getting water from the irrigation system. As you can see, these are the pickle cucumbers. These guys are gonna be loaded down with cucumbers very soon. As you can see. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be coming up to the end of this video, but I'm gonna show you my zucchinis real quick. These are gonna be my zucchinis. As you can see, there's lots of flowers, but not zucchinis yet. But I do have some Italian squash right here. I'm gonna be eating this bad boy just a moment for breakfast. And it's amazing how the garden can change from one week to another. I remember the video that I made for the month of May. I started the video showing you guys the progress of my plum, and now 30 days later, as you can see, the plums are already ripening. They are quite delicious. You can actually eat them the way they are right now. but they will be fully ripe in probably another I don't know, a couple more weeks. But they are very sweet as it is. If you guys have any questions and suggestions on how to grow fruits up here in the high desert, you can leave your comments in the comment section. So 90% of my fruit trees have been started from seed, so I don't buy any plants from Lowe's or Home Depot. It's not that I'm cheap, it's just that I keep finding seedlings on the ground from seed that just drops on the ground, and I just keep transplanting them into different parts of my yard. And see, look at that. Why would I want to buy trees when I can get them for free? And they do produce fruit. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you the progress of my apple tree. I thought this was going to be a tiny apple, but as you can see, it's already reaching a good size. Someone told me that when you start a apple tree from seed, that you get very tiny apples, but I don't think that's going to be the case on this one. Check that out. So already got a good size. Probably, maybe I may be able to harvest an average size apple out of this guy. There's another one right here. Different shapes. I don't know. So more grapes on this side. I apologize if I'm talking too much. I really hope you are enjoying the video. If I talk too much on my videos, guys, you can leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll see if I can just make maybe a slideshows. And I apologize because sometimes I quote the wrong names on my videos for my plants, but I apologize. The Plumeria plants that I brought back from Hawaii are not doing so good this year. I don't know why. By now, these plants should have been loaded down with bigger leaves. I think it's because it's been too cold. It's just we're just barely starting to have some decent weather up here in the high desert, but it's been very cold. Maybe that's why these plants are lagging. But I'm really hoping to see some flowers out of them this year. As you know, Plumeria plants flowers are super. They're very beautiful, and they smell really good. I remember that time that I went to Maui. I saw these plants. Man, they grow. They are trees up there in Hawaii. But here in the high desert, I don't expect for these guys to become trees themselves, because it's just way too hot up here. So let me show you. I'm growing for the first time the yard-long beans. It's gonna be very interesting to see this plant just binding up on this trellis, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make a separate video on the yard-long beans. See how that looks like. Another plant right here. It's already starting to take possession. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be my yard-long beans right here. Alright guys, so this is another raised bed that I have on the other side of the yard that I'm growing the tomatoes. More cherry tomatoes, as you can see. 80% of my tomato vines are gonna be cherry tomatoes this year. It's just because I like them so much. These are gonna be the sun gold, and more black Russians. More black Russians right here. If you guys live in the area, Lancaster, Palmdale, anywhere in the high desert, and if you are my follower, just reach up to me and I can hook you up with some produce, peppers, tomatoes, fruit, or whatnot. Just leave a comment in the comment section so we can meet somewhere. We can just give you the address. I can't give you my address in public, but if you're interested, I can somehow email you, and we can set up a time where we can meet, and I can give you some of my stuff. Look at this beets. I've been eating lots of beets this year. I just peel them, boil them, and I add them to my jalapeno jar. And oh my goodness, they taste so good. Really recommend you guys to grow fresh Detroit beets. Look at that. They can grow quite large, but I usually harvest them when they're about this size, so they taste more tender. These are gonna be my raspberries right here. These guys are not putting out a lot and enough raspberries for me to really enjoy them, but I don't know, maybe because the plants are too small, but hopefully someday I'm gonna be able to enjoy that stuff. Remember this tree, guys? This was also started from seed, believe it or not. But in the past couple of years, this thing just grew wild. Because someone told me that this tree right here is supposed to be a bush. I didn't know that. Thinking that it was a tree, I just let it grow big. But recently we've been having very strong winds up here in the high desert, so a lot of the branches broke off. They are quite fragile, so they couldn't handle the wind. They broke off, so now I reduced it into one single stem. I don't know how good it's gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna become a tree itself from a bush, but we'll see. It's an experiment. I really love to experiment with my plants. So now, if you can check my previous videos, this thing was a giant bush that would normally get packed with flowers that would attract lots of bees. But now it's grown into a monster, a giant bush in one single stem. So hopefully it becomes a tree again from seed. As you can see, this little plant right here that looks like a bonsai tree, I shaped it like that. It was also a bush that it was kind of small when I moved into the small home, but very creative, and I shaped it as it looks like a giant bonsai. What do you think? Alright guys, so it's gonna be coming up to the end of this video. I already made it too long. This is my strawberry patch. As you can see, the strawberries grow really good up here in the high desert. The fruit itself is not it's not as big as I would hope, but it's okay. The berries are super sweet, and once again the bugs get to them before I do, but it's okay. I don't mind sharing. And last but not least, my pepper plants. They are doing excellent, guys. Look at this. These guys are loaded down with peppers. I've been harvesting already lots of peppers, and I just cook them, fry them with eggs, and I love to grow peppers. Look at this. These, if I'm not mistaken, these are the sweet banana peppers. I'm growing two at the end of this raised bed, and always, as always, my Carolina Reapers in between. These guys are planted way too close from each other, but it's okay. Pepper plants, they love to be. You can get away by doing this with peppers for some reason. Look at this. This is the Jimmy Nardello, one of my favorite sweet peppers that was recommended by Callie Kim from the Callie Kim channel. Really recommend her channel. Very good tips on there. Because of YouTubers like Callie Kim, I am now a successful gardener myself. Callie Kim, but my favorite of all is Mr. John Collar from growingyourgreens.com. Because of him, he's the person that that inspired me to grow up here in the high desert, because he gardeners out of Las Vegas, where it gets super hot. But because of his tips, it's because I also became a very good gardener myself. Look at this Anaheim pepper plant. Peppers are so large that they're even touching the ground. The plants they're gonna continue to grow and putting out more peppers. They're just babies right now. Bell pepper plants are doing excellent. More Jimmy Nardelos, more Carolina Reapers. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this. The plant is so small, but yet look at this super large bell pepper. I'm gonna be cooking this guy very soon before the sun puts more damage to it. More bell peppers, more bell peppers, bell peppers, reapers. I know I have some jalapenos here somewhere, but they're not fruiting just yet. Wow, look at this Anaheim. Man, I'm gonna be grilling those bad boys very soon. More bell peppers. Bell peppers. Alright guys, so this video already has gone too long. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have any comments, any suggestions, any questions on how to grow up here in the high desert, just shoot me a comment. And don't forget to leave those likes and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. We are really growing as a community, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next high desert garden. Take care now. Bye bye.